Hey guys, Cam Van here with an update for War Victory 113. As you can see, we won 28 to 27. Very close war, very high end. And you can see that the opposing team actually had a higher percentage, and that was because of the bases that were left for our upper players. As you can see, their number one base, our number one base, sorry, was only 48%ed, and the other one it was 86. Whereas over on this side, we ended up getting a 50% on number one and a 57% on number two. So of course they had a bigger percent swing, but we knew that the way that our top players attacked, that we really needed to stay one star ahead of them, and we achieved that. Really thankful because of Gurney. He was, I want to say, our top dog for this war. I'll get to this replay here in just a second, but I'm going to start off with Robert Lindsay. And I just want to say, guys, before I get into this whole thing here, sorry about the past war victories that we've had. I haven't had replays for those. We've been having a lot of those updates on server maintenance and things like that. So all the war victories that we had by the time I wanted to make a video at the end of the war, I didn't have any of the replays. So I was like, well, there kind of goes my material. So, well, we'll just have to wait. So I apologize for that. But yeah, Robert came in here and he actually attacked the number one base first, and he got a 49%, and he was working on the town hall and he just didn't get it. So it would have been a 2-star. And so that kind of hurt us, but luckily Gurney was able to pull out the most clutch 50% 3-star at the very last second possible with the new update of having an extra 30 seconds on the clock. So Rob did a nice job here using pretty much hogs and going around and cleaning up everything on the outside. So that was a very well placed use of hogs and witches and such. So that's a nice 3-star there, Rob. If I go over to Gurney, I'll get to his number one attack right after this one here. But you can see he pretty much goes in with a go wipe, heavy use of wizards, which was pretty much it worked. You know, probably could have substituted for something else, but you know, he only has level 2 golems, and so I mean it was the right thing to bring more wizards, I guess, than golems, but. Very, very wizard. Whoops. Ooh, that's really fast. Sorry. That was a very, very wizard heavy attack, and I don't know if I'd do it again this way, but you know, it worked out for us in the war. So he did get his golems in the middle. They stayed alive, and you know, the thing is, guys, this clan had a little bit weaker walls than us, and so we kind of got away with, you know, using less golems they would traditionally like to use. But here we go. Gurney's number one attack. Just the most clutch thing I've ever seen. Big shout out to you, Gurney, for this one. Except he could have brought another archer towards the end to get the Dark Elixir pump at the far east corner. What I'll show you here is, I mean, you saw it from the start of the time. It was a full 3 minutes and 30 seconds here. He's doing that little lure. I'll speed it up. And he's nuking that down. Gets the wizards out, takes care of the dragon, sends in the golems, the wizards behind it. I know I'm going pretty fast here, but that's okay, because you know it's pretty much the same as any other start here. But yeah, this base is pretty difficult, and this is a Town Hall 9 going up against a Town Hall 10. That's with a pretty strong base, other than the walls. But you know, Gurney's heroes here are only 10 and 8, so it's not like it's the strongest combo that we have, but it ended up working for this base. So you got the Town Hall there. Now he's running out of strength, and he's kind of got like 3 archers left. And I'm going to speed up here really fast. Puts one up at the top corner. He's going for the percentage. Now I got to get that 50%. He's getting the spell lab there. Got the other hut. Gets the army camp here. And that archer's toast. And we're going to slow it down here. And right here, this last one there, that's the guy we're looking at right there. Watch that time. And right there's 1 second mark. Gets in the last second. And then it ends. We get the 2-star. And that's ultimately what made us win that war right there. So that was the most clutch thing I think I've seen in a very long time. Had it been a tie, you know, the other team would have had the percentage, because we had no one else to attack this base 3 here. But otherwise, Parmar, he's a new guy. he did a pretty darn good job here using a go wipe tactic on a Town Hall 8, and he is a Town Hall 9, as you can see with his queen, but it's only a level 2, so it's not like the strongest thing in the world there, but he did a very nice spread on his golems, and then all 3 of them kind of gather up. He's got that poison down so it doesn't kill all the golems right away, and he sends in the king. He's got his queen behind, and luckily his P.E.K.K.A.s almost went on the outside, but they went in the center. And this is kind of a funky base with that little hole over there. You can see that the you see that little P.E.K.K.A. on the end. They got the town hall. He runs on the outside there. It's just, I thought that was really funny. But yeah, that pretty much kept everything else alive. And then the big bomb's taking out the wizards there, and you're like, oh, what's going on here? You know, there's not much left. And you know, bringing as a Town Hall 9, bringing 3 P.E.K.K.A.s like that, I think that's kind of harsh in my opinion. It's a little overkill. I'd probably bring a few more wizards and just be patient with them. That's the key, especially if you're gonna be bullying a base. Make sure you're just patient with it, because you have the strength. There's no point in having all your troops bunch up and then dying really quick because of like a couple mortars. But yeah, he ends up getting the nice 3-star on this. The only thing that's really alive is his 3 P.E.K.K.A.s in the Royal. So I mean, this is kind of another key to show you that, you know, you got to really place those wizards out a little bit better. But that was a pretty nice 3-star. And everything else, Love Gambler, he's in 96, both doing pretty much Mass Dragon attacks in here. And, you know, typical strategy, nuke that down with 2 lightnings. There's the Quake, and pretty much deploy your dragons, create that funnel, send in the rest, put a rage down, get the loons behind it so they come in. Just take care of that, just like that, right there. All 3 down. The rest of it's easy peasy, crunchy easy. Nothing else really to that one. Pretty solid 3-star attack right there. Let's go back. Let's see here. What's the next one? 96, doing the same method. Yep, Mass Dragon. Chooses the one that's furthest away from the clan castle on the town hall, as you can see. Creates that funnel right there on the outsides first, then comes in from the top, sends in the loons, and then rages it all together right there in the middle to get everything down. Rage is probably a little bit late, but you know, it ended up working out anyways. So yeah, now that everything's all down, it's pretty much just go around, clean it all up. Kind of got a little closer actually with only 1 dragon left, but he ended up managing to do it, you know, and having that king down to really suck up some of that archer tower damage is very, very beneficial. Actually, now that I look at that, I don't remember this replay from the top of my head. This is kind of like 2 days ago. That's probably a really clutch dragon right there. So if it wasn't for that, we would have had another attack that Kazuki 2 could have used to help 3-star that one, but he ended up getting taken care of. Another one here, Mass Dragon. Again, zap it down, and then create your funnel with your dragons. Okay, wasn't sure what to do with that spell. That's not the best use of dragons right there, but the way he ended up placing that rage, it all fell in line so that they were able to get to the 2 air defenses. So not traditionally what I like to see, but it did work, so I'm not going to complain. Yeah, Gambler knows better. As you saw in his last raid, he was able to 3-star very consistently. It's a good player to have around. Yeah, just clean up that little town hall, or builder hut, I mean, on the outside. Max Lindsay doing what he normally does, you know, 3-star on bases. Right there. And I didn't see any bad comments about, you know, the 4 times replay for Mass Dragons. Like I said, they're pretty easy standard methods for 3-starring. Really, the exciting stuff is the Town Hall 9 stuff, which I think pretty much any person who's played Clash of Clans and has reached Town Hall 9 would agree with me that Town Hall 9 is just pretty epic. So it's a very balanced part of the game. And Rob Lindsay being basically a Town Hall 9 point, I'm going to call him 9.7. He's like a 9.5, but he's not quite a 10 because he only has like 3 wizard towers and like 2 crossbows instead of 3, you know, so keeps his war weight manageable with the rest of the clan. And another guy that's really good with 3-starring consistently would be this Yolk Eggs Chris. As you can see here, he's got the right approach down and just melts the space. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this war. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you have any other suggestions, just let me know. All right, guys. Take it easy.